Welcome to Wisdom Audiobooks. Have you ever felt like you're receiving strange signals from the universe, or experiencing moments of profound insight that seem to defy logic? Are you questioning whether you're losing your mind, or evolving into something greater? This audiobook is here to guide you through understanding these higher reality signals. They are not signs of madness but markers of spiritual evolution. By embracing them, you can unlock your true potential and live a life of purpose and peace. Introduction. The audiobook Higher Reality Signals. If you're experiencing this, you're not crazy. You're evolving is written and published by Wisdom Audiobooks. At Wisdom Audiobooks, we believe in empowering you with knowledge that transforms lives. Today, we address a topic that resonates deeply with many of you: the mysterious experiences often dismissed as irrational or unexplainable. These moments, whether they manifest as heightened intuition, vivid dreams, or synchronicities, are not random occurrences. They are invitations from the universe calling you to grow spiritually and evolve into your highest self. We understand how isolating these experiences can feel. You may have wondered if you're alone in this journey, or worse, if there's something wrong with you. But let me assure you, you are not alone, and you are certainly not crazy. As Carl Jung once said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." These signals are your unconscious mind, and perhaps even the universe itself, guiding you toward awakening. In this audiobook, we'll explore what these higher reality signals mean, why they appear, and how you can harness them to transform your life. We'll provide actionable insights, practical tools, and inspiring stories to help you navigate this journey of self-discovery. Stay with us until the end, because within these chapters lies the wisdom to help you embrace your evolution fully. Your wisdom journey starts here. Chapter 1: Understanding Higher Reality Signals. In this chapter, we'll explore what higher reality signals are, why they appear, and how they connect to your spiritual evolution. These signals are not random. They are messages from the universe, your intuition, or a higher consciousness guiding you toward growth. By understanding their nature, you can begin to recognize them in your daily life and use them as tools for transformation. Let's dive into the fascinating world of higher reality signals and uncover the profound meaning behind these experiences. What are higher reality signals? Higher reality signals are subtle communications that transcend the ordinary senses. They often come in forms that defy conventional explanation: synchronicities, vivid dreams, déjà vu, or sudden flashes of insight. These signals act as bridges between the physical world and the unseen dimensions of existence. To better understand this concept, let's break it down. Synchronicities. These are meaningful coincidences that seem too precise to be random. For example, you might think of an old friend you haven't spoken to in years, only to receive a call from them moments later. Carl Jung coined the term synchronicity and described it as an acausal connecting principle, suggesting that events can be linked through meaning rather than cause and effect. Intuition, often referred to as your inner voice. Intuition is a form of direct knowing that bypasses logical reasoning. It whispers truths to you, urging you to take specific actions or avoid certain paths. As Steve Jobs once said, "Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become." Dreams and visions. Dreams are not just random firings of the brain during sleep. Many spiritual traditions view them as portals to deeper realms of consciousness. They can reveal hidden fears, desires, or insights about your life path. These signals are not just random occurrences. They are deliberate attempts by the universe to communicate with you. Think of them as breadcrumbs left on your journey, guiding you toward your ultimate purpose. Why do these signals appear? Now that we've defined higher reality signals, let's explore why they appear in our lives. There are several reasons, each tied to your personal growth and spiritual awakening. 1. Wake-up calls for personal growth. Life has a way of nudging us when we're stuck in patterns that no longer serve us. Higher reality signals often appear during times of transition or crisis, urging us to step out of our comfort zones. They challenge us to confront unresolved issues, adopt healthier habits, or pursue new opportunities. Consider the story of Elizabeth Gilbert, author of Eat, Pray, Love. After years of feeling unfulfilled despite her outward success, she began experiencing intense emotional turmoil. She interpreted this as a wake-up call from the universe, prompting her to embark on a year-long journey of self-discovery across Italy, India, and Indonesia. Her willingness to listen to these signals transformed her life, and inspired millions through her writing. 2. Alignment with your life purpose. Every human being carries a unique purpose, a contribution only they can make to the world. Higher reality signals help you align with this purpose by highlighting areas where your talents and passions intersect. When you pay attention to these cues, you move closer to fulfilling your destiny. Albert Einstein once remarked, "Everyone is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid." Similarly, higher reality signals remind you of your innate gifts and encourage you to use them wisely. 3. Spiritual evolution. Beyond personal growth, these signals also signify a broader process of spiritual evolution. Humanity is collectively moving toward higher states of awareness, and individuals who experience these signals are often at the forefront of this shift. They are pioneers, paving the way for others to awaken. Eckhart Tolle, author of The Power of Now, describes this phenomenon as the emergence of a new consciousness. He writes, "You are here to enable the divine purpose of the universe to unfold. That is how important you are." Higher reality signals are part of this unfolding, guiding you toward greater alignment with universal truths. How to recognize them. Recognizing higher reality signals requires cultivating awareness and learning to trust your inner guidance system. Here are some practical ways to identify these signs in your daily life. 1. Look for patterns. Pay attention to recurring themes or symbols in your environment. Perhaps you keep seeing the same number sequence, like 1111, encountering similar animals, or hearing the same song repeatedly. These repetitions are rarely coincidental. They carry messages meant specifically for you. 2. Notice emotional reactions. Higher reality signals often evoke strong emotions, joy, awe, curiosity, or even fear. If something triggers an unusually powerful response within you, pause and reflect on its significance. It may be pointing you toward a truth you've been ignoring. 3. Trust your gut feelings. Intuition is one of the most reliable indicators of higher reality signals. When your gut tells you to take a particular action, or warns you against something, listen closely. Even if logic suggests otherwise, your intuition knows what's best for your soul's journey. 4. Keep a journal. Writing down your experiences helps you track patterns over time. Document synchronicities, dreams, intuitive hunches, and any other unusual phenomena. Reviewing your journal periodically can reveal connections you might otherwise miss. Common misconceptions about these experiences. Despite their profound importance, higher reality signals are often misunderstood or dismissed. Let's address some common misconceptions. 1. It's just my imagination. Many people dismiss these experiences as figments of their imagination. However, imagination is a powerful tool for accessing higher truths. As Albert Einstein famously stated, "Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world." Trusting your imaginative visions can lead to breakthroughs in creativity and understanding. 2. I must be losing my mind. Experiencing heightened intuition or vivid dreams doesn't mean you're going insane. On the contrary, it indicates that your consciousness is expanding. Embrace these changes as signs of growth rather than causes for alarm. 3. No one else understands me. Feeling isolated because others don't share your experiences is normal. But remember, there are countless individuals around the globe undergoing similar transformations. Seek out like-minded communities online or offline to find support and validation. Decoding the meaning behind higher reality signals. Now that you understand what higher reality signals are and how to recognize them, let's delve deeper into decoding their meaning. These signals are not just random messages. They carry profound insights tailored specifically for you. By learning to interpret them, you can unlock valuable guidance for your personal and spiritual growth. Here's how to decode the meaning behind these experiences. 1. Context is key. The significance of a higher reality signal often depends on the context in which it appears. For example, seeing the number 444 might have different meanings depending on what's happening in your life at that moment. In numerology, 444 is associated with stability and support from the universe, but its specific message could relate to building a solid foundation in your career, relationships, or health. Ask yourself, what was I thinking about or experiencing when this signal appeared? Reflecting on the circumstances surrounding the signal will help you uncover its purpose. 2. Symbols speak louder than words. Many higher reality signals come in symbolic forms: animals, colors, shapes, or even people who enter your life briefly. Each symbol carries unique energy and meaning. For instance, encountering a butterfly might represent transformation and rebirth, while spotting an owl could signify wisdom and clarity. To better understand these symbols, research their cultural, spiritual, or personal significance. Keep in mind that their meaning may vary based on your own associations. A symbol that resonates deeply with one person might hold little relevance for another. 3. Trust your inner interpreter. While external resources like books or experts can offer valuable insights, ultimately, only you can fully interpret the meaning of a higher reality signal. Your intuition is your most reliable guide. If a particular interpretation feels right or resonates strongly within you, trust it, even if it doesn't align with conventional wisdom. As Rumi, the great Persian poet, once said, "What you seek is seeking you." This reminds us that the answers we need are already within us. We simply need to listen. A real-life story of transformation through higher reality signals. To illustrate the power of higher reality signals, let me share a true story that demonstrates their transformative potential. Sarah, a 35-year-old graphic designer, had always felt a deep yearning for something more in her life. Despite her successful career, she couldn't shake the feeling that she was meant for something greater. One day, while walking through a park, she noticed a series of strange coincidences. First, she saw a white feather lying on the ground, a symbol she'd read about as a sign of divine presence. Moments later, she overheard two strangers discussing meditation retreats. Finally, as she sat down on a bench, a book titled The Untethered Soul fell off a nearby table and landed at her feet. Intrigued, Sarah decided to explore these signs further. She attended a meditation workshop, where she discovered a passion for mindfulness coaching. Over time, she transitioned from graphic design to becoming a certified meditation instructor, helping others find peace and clarity in their lives. Looking back, Sarah realized those seemingly random events were higher reality signals guiding her toward her true calling. This story highlights how paying attention to subtle cues can lead to life-changing decisions. Like Sarah, you too can learn to recognize and act upon the signals guiding your path. Practical strategies for working with higher reality signals. Understanding higher reality signals is just the first step. To truly benefit from them, you must integrate their lessons into your daily life. Here are some practical strategies to help you do so. 1. Create space for reflection. Set aside time each day to reflect on your experiences. Whether it's during morning coffee, a quiet evening walk, or before bed, use this time to review any unusual occurrences or intuitive hunches. Ask yourself, what might this signal be trying to tell me? How can I apply its lesson to my life? 2. Practice gratitude for the signals. Expressing gratitude amplifies the positive effects of higher reality signals. When you notice a synchronicity or receive intuitive guidance, take a moment to thank the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, for sending you this message. This practice strengthens your connection to the source of these signals and invites more of them into your life. 3. Act on the guidance you receive. Higher reality signals lose their power if you ignore them. Whenever you receive clear guidance, whether it's to pursue a new opportunity, let go of a toxic relationship, or simply slow down and rest, take action. Even small steps can create significant shifts in your life. Remember the words of Mahatma Gandhi. The future depends on what you do today. Every decision you make moves you closer to or further away from your highest potential. 4. Seek support when needed. Navigating higher reality signals can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially if you're new to this concept. Don't hesitate to seek guidance from mentors, therapists, or spiritual teachers who specialize in this area. They can provide valuable insights and help you stay grounded during challenging times. Higher reality signals are gifts from the universe, offering you glimpses into the deeper truths of existence. By understanding their nature, recognizing them in your life, and acting on their guidance, you can accelerate your spiritual evolution and fulfill your highest purpose. As you continue listening to this audiobook, keep an open mind and heart. Trust that the journey ahead is filled with endless opportunities for growth and transformation. And remember, every signal you encounter is a reminder that you are never alone. The universe is always conspiring in your favor. Chapter 2: Overcoming Fear and Embracing Your Evolution. In this chapter, we'll address one of the most common obstacles on the path to spiritual growth: fear. Fear can manifest in many forms: fear of being different, fear of judgment, or even fear of losing control. These emotions often arise when you begin to experience higher reality signals, leaving you questioning your sanity or doubting your journey. But here's the truth: fear is not your enemy. It's a natural part of the process, signaling that you're stepping into uncharted territory. By learning to navigate these fears, you can embrace your evolution with courage and confidence. Let's explore how to overcome fear, deal with doubt and skepticism, and take practical steps to fully embrace your spiritual awakening. The fear of being different. One of the most isolating aspects of experiencing higher reality signals is the feeling of being different. You may sense that others don't understand, or worse, judge you for your experiences. This fear of standing out can make you question whether you should suppress these signals or ignore them altogether. But here's the thing: being different is not a flaw, it's a gift. The world needs individuals who are willing to step outside the norm and explore new possibilities. As Marianne Williamson famously said, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure." These words remind us that our uniqueness is not something to hide but something to celebrate. To overcome the fear of being different. 1. Acknowledge your feelings. Start by acknowledging that it's okay to feel scared or isolated. These emotions are valid and shared by many others on similar journeys. Journaling about your feelings can help you process them and gain clarity. 2. Find like-minded communities. Surround yourself with people who understand and support your experiences. Online forums, spiritual groups, or local meetups can provide a safe space to share your story and connect with others who resonate with your journey. 3. Focus on your strengths. Instead of dwelling on what makes you different, focus on the strengths and gifts that come with your unique perspective. Your ability to perceive higher reality signals is a testament to your heightened awareness and intuition. Dealing with doubt and skepticism. Doubt and skepticism are two more hurdles that can block your progress. Whether it's self-doubt or criticism from others, these forces can shake your confidence and make you question the validity of your experiences. Here's how to handle them effectively. 1. Separate fact from fiction. When doubt arises, ask yourself, what evidence supports my experience? Higher reality signals often leave tangible traces, like recurring synchronicities or vivid dreams, that confirm their authenticity. Remind yourself of these concrete examples whenever skepticism creeps in. 2. Build inner confidence. Strengthen your belief in your own experiences by cultivating self-trust. Practice affirmations such as, "I trust my intuition to guide me. These signals are leading me toward my highest good." Repeating these affirmations daily reinforces your inner confidence and silences the voice of doubt. 3. Respond gracefully to criticism. Not everyone will understand or accept your journey, and that's okay. When faced with skepticism from others, respond with grace and patience. You don't need to defend your experiences, simply acknowledge their perspective and move forward. As Eleanor Roosevelt wisely noted, "Do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticized anyway." Practical steps to embrace your evolution. Now that we've addressed fear and doubt, let's dive into actionable strategies to help you fully embrace your spiritual evolution. These practices will ground you, deepen your connection to higher reality signals, and empower you to navigate this transformative journey with ease. 1. Meditation and mindfulness practices. Meditation is one of the most powerful tools for grounding yourself and connecting with your inner wisdom. Regular meditation helps quiet the mind, making it easier to recognize and interpret higher reality signals. Here's a simple meditation practice you can try. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably with your back straight and close your eyes. Focus on your breath, inhaling deeply through your nose and exhaling slowly through your mouth. Visualize a beam of light entering the crown of your head, filling your body with warmth and peace. Ask silently, "What message does the universe have for me today?" Then listen patiently for any insights that arise. Consistency is key. Even 10 minutes of daily meditation can create profound shifts in your awareness. 2. Journaling to track patterns and insights. Journaling is another invaluable tool for working with higher reality signals. By documenting your experiences, you can identify patterns and uncover deeper meanings over time. Here's a journaling exercise to get started. At the end of each day, write down any unusual occurrences, intuitive hunches, or synchronicities you noticed. Reflect on how these events made you feel and what they might signify. Look for connections between recent entries and past experiences. Are certain themes or symbols repeating? What do they reveal about your life path? For example, if you keep dreaming about water, research its symbolic meaning. Water often represents emotions, purification, or flow. Could your dreams be encouraging you to release emotional baggage or go with the flow of life? 3. Seeking supportive communities. Building a supportive network is crucial for staying grounded during times of uncertainty. Seek out mentors, coaches, or spiritual teachers who specialize in interpreting higher reality signals. Their guidance can provide valuable clarity and reassurance. Additionally, join online communities or attend workshops focused on spirituality and personal growth. Engaging with like-minded individuals creates a sense of belonging and reminds you that you're not alone on this journey. 4. Energy healing and grounding techniques. Working with higher reality signals can sometimes leave you feeling energetically drained or overwhelmed. Incorporating energy healing practices into your routine can help restore balance and vitality. One effective technique is grounding. Grounding connects you to the Earth's energy, stabilizing your emotions and enhancing your ability to interpret signals clearly. To practice grounding, stand barefoot on grass, soil, or sand. Imagine roots growing from the soles of your feet into the ground, anchoring you securely. Breathe deeply and visualize excess energy flowing out of your body into the earth, while fresh, revitalizing energy flows upward. Another option is Reiki, a form of energy healing that promotes relaxation and clears energetic blockages. Consider scheduling sessions with a certified practitioner or learning basic techniques yourself. Affirmations for spiritual growth. To further support your journey, let's explore the power of affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce your belief in your spiritual evolution. When repeated consistently, they reprogram your subconscious mind, helping you overcome fear and doubt while strengthening your connection to higher reality signals. Here are some powerful affirmations to incorporate into your daily routine. 1. I am evolving into my highest self. This affirmation reminds you that your experiences are part of a natural progression towards spiritual growth. Repeat it whenever you feel stuck or uncertain about your path. 2. These signals guide me toward my purpose. Use this affirmation to trust the messages you receive from the universe. It reinforces the idea that higher reality signals are leading you to fulfill your unique mission in life. 3. I embrace change with courage and grace. Change can be intimidating, but it's also an opportunity for transformation. This affirmation helps you welcome new experiences with an open heart and mind. 4. I am connected to infinite wisdom and love. This statement strengthens your bond with the universe and reminds you that you're never alone. It's particularly helpful during moments of doubt or isolation. 5. I release fear and step into my power. Fear often holds us back from embracing our full potential. This affirmation empowers you to let go of limiting beliefs and take bold steps forward. To maximize the impact of these affirmations, say them aloud in front of a mirror each morning. Pair them with deep breathing exercises to anchor the words into your subconscious. You can also write them down in your journal or create visual reminders, such as sticky notes placed around your home. A real-life story of overcoming fear through faith. Let me share a story that illustrates the transformative power of overcoming fear and embracing your spiritual evolution. Meet James, a 42-year-old software engineer who had always been skeptical of anything outside the realm of science. One day, after experiencing a series of vivid dreams and inexplicable coincidences, he began questioning his worldview. At first, he dismissed these events as mere anomalies, but they persisted, growing more intense over time. Feeling overwhelmed, James turned to meditation and journaling to make sense of his experiences. Slowly, he began recognizing patterns in the signals he received, symbols that pointed him toward a career change. Despite his initial resistance, he decided to trust the guidance and enrolled in a course on energy healing. Today, James is a successful Reiki practitioner, helping others heal emotionally and spiritually. Reflecting on his journey, he says, "Facing my fears wasn't easy, but it was worth it. Those higher reality signals were guiding me toward my true calling all along." This story highlights how faith and perseverance can transform fear into empowerment. Like James, you too can navigate your doubts and emerge stronger on the other side. The role of gratitude in spiritual growth. Gratitude plays a vital role in amplifying the benefits of higher reality signals. When you express gratitude for the guidance you receive, you open yourself to receiving even more insights and blessings. Here's why gratitude is so powerful. 1. It shifts your perspective. Focusing on what you're grateful for shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Instead of viewing challenges as obstacles, you begin seeing them as opportunities for growth. 2. It strengthens your connection to the universe. Gratitude creates a feedback loop between you and the universe. The more you acknowledge the signals you receive, the more the universe responds by sending additional guidance. 3. It cultivates inner peace. Practicing gratitude reduces stress and anxiety, making it easier to stay grounded during times of uncertainty. To incorporate gratitude into your daily life. Start a gratitude journal where you list 3 things you're thankful for each day. Include any higher reality signals you noticed and how they impacted you. Before bed, mentally review your day and silently thank the universe for its support. Create a gratitude ritual, such as lighting a candle or placing crystals around your space, to honor the gifts you've received. As Melody Beattie beautifully put it, gratitude turns what we have into enough and more. Let gratitude be your anchor as you navigate the ups and downs of your spiritual journey. Fear and doubt are natural companions on the path to spiritual awakening, but they don't have to define your journey. By acknowledging these emotions, building inner confidence, and taking practical steps to embrace your evolution, you can transform fear into fuel for growth. Remember, the universe has chosen you to receive these higher reality signals because it knows you're ready to evolve. Trust in your ability to interpret and act upon them. Surround yourself with supportive communities, practice mindfulness and gratitude, and use affirmations to reinforce your belief in your journey. As you move forward, keep these words from Rumi close to your heart. What you seek is seeking you. The answers you need are already within you. Simply listen and trust. Embrace your evolution. You've got this. Chapter 3: Decoding the Messages of Higher Reality. In this chapter, we'll dive deeper into the art of decoding higher reality signals. These messages are not just random occurrences. They carry profound insights tailored specifically for you. By learning how to interpret them, you can unlock valuable guidance that aligns with your life purpose and spiritual evolution. From synchronicities to dreams and intuition, we'll explore practical tools and techniques to decode these messages effectively. Along the way, we'll share inspiring stories, timeless wisdom from thought leaders, and actionable strategies to help you integrate this knowledge into your daily life. Are you ready to uncover the hidden meanings behind the universe's whispers? Let's begin. Interpreting synchronicities. Synchronicities are one of the most common forms of higher reality signals. These meaningful coincidences often feel like the universe is winking at you, confirming that you're on the right path. But how do you interpret their messages? 1. Pay attention to timing. The timing of a synchronicity can reveal its significance. For example, if you've been contemplating a major decision and suddenly encounter a repeating number sequence, like 111 or 333, it could be the universe nudging you to take action. In numerology, these numbers often symbolize alignment, manifestation, or encouragement. Ask yourself, what was I thinking about or doing when this synchronicity occurred? Reflecting on the context will help you understand its message. 2. Look for symbolic patterns. Synchronicities often appear as symbols, numbers, animals, colors, or even phrases. Each symbol carries unique energy and meaning. For instance, seeing butterflies might represent transformation and rebirth. Encountering owls could signify wisdom and clarity. Repeating numbers like 444 may indicate stability and support from the universe. Research the symbolic meanings of these patterns, but also trust your personal associations. A symbol that resonates deeply with you may hold a specific message meant only for you. 3. Test the guidance. Once you've interpreted a synchronicity, test its guidance by taking small steps in the direction it suggests. For example, if you keep seeing signs related to creativity, try exploring a new artistic hobby or project. Observe how these actions unfold in your life. If they bring joy and fulfillment, you're likely on the right track. As Deepak Chopra wisely said, the universe operates through dynamic exchange. Giving and receiving are different forms of the same flow of energy. Synchronicities are part of this exchange, offering you opportunities to grow and evolve. Understanding dreams and visions. Dreams and visions are another powerful form of higher reality signals. They act as portals to your subconscious mind, revealing truths that may be hidden in your waking life. Here's how to interpret their messages. 1. Keep a dream journal. Dreams are fleeting, so it's essential to capture them immediately upon waking. Keep a notebook by your bed and jot down everything you remember: images, emotions, colors, and sensations. Over time, patterns will emerge, helping you decode their meanings. For example, recurring dreams about water might suggest emotional purification or the need to go with the flow. Dreams involving flying could symbolize freedom or breaking free from limitations. 2. Analyze emotions and dreams. The emotions you experience in a dream are key indicators of its message. If a dream leaves you feeling peaceful and inspired, it's likely guiding you toward positive growth. Conversely, if a dream feels unsettling or fearful, it may highlight unresolved issues or fears that need addressing. 3. Seek universal symbols. Many dream symbols have universal meanings rooted in spiritual traditions. For instance, snakes often represent transformation or healing. Houses can symbolize your inner self or life structure. Bridges might signify transitions or connections between different phases of life. However, personal associations are equally important. A snake might represent fear for one person and renewal for another. Trust your intuition to determine what each symbol means for you. 4. Apply the insights. Once you've interpreted a dream, consider how its message applies to your waking life. For example, if you dream about being lost in a forest, it might reflect feelings of confusion or lack of direction. Use this insight to reevaluate your goals and clarify your path forward. As Carl Jung observed, "Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakens." Dreams are invitations to awaken to deeper truths about yourself and your journey. Listening to your intuition. Intuition is perhaps the most direct form of communication from higher reality. It's that gut feeling, that quiet voice within, urging you to take a specific action, or avoid something altogether. Here's how to strengthen and trust your intuitive abilities. 1. Practice stillness. Intuition speaks softly, so creating moments of stillness is crucial for hearing its voice. Incorporate practices like meditation, deep breathing, or simply sitting quietly in nature into your routine. These activities calm the mind and allow your intuition to surface more clearly. 2. Notice physical sensations. Intuition often manifests as physical sensations, like a knot in your stomach, goosebumps, or a warm glow in your chest. Pay attention to these cues, as they can guide you toward or away from certain decisions. 3. Ask direct questions. When faced with uncertainty, ask your intuition directly for guidance. For example, before making a decision, silently ask, "Is this choice aligned with my highest good?" Then notice any immediate feelings or impressions that arise. 4. Take small risks. Strengthen your trust in intuition by taking small risks based on its guidance. For instance, if you feel drawn to attend a networking event but aren't sure why, go anyway. Often, these seemingly random impulses lead to unexpected opportunities or connections. Albert Einstein once remarked, "The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift." By honoring your intuition, you reclaim this sacred gift and deepen your connection to higher reality. Connecting with universal energy. Beyond synchronicities, dreams, and intuition, connecting with universal energy is another profound way to decode higher reality signals. This connection allows you to tap into a vast reservoir of wisdom, creativity, and guidance that exists beyond your individual consciousness. Here's how to deepen this bond. 1. Practice gratitude rituals. Gratitude is a powerful way to align yourself with universal energy. Start each day by expressing thanks for the blessings in your life, as well as for the guidance you've received through higher reality signals. You can enhance this practice by incorporating rituals like lighting candles, burning sage, or placing crystals around your space. These actions create a sacred atmosphere and signal your readiness to receive. 2. Spend time in nature. Nature is one of the purest conduits of universal energy. Whether it's walking barefoot on grass, sitting under a tree, or gazing at the stars, immersing yourself in natural environments helps you reconnect with the rhythms of the universe. As John Muir once said, "The clearest way into the universe is through a forest wilderness." Let nature remind you of your place within the greater web of existence. 3. Engage in energy healing practices. Techniques like Reiki, chakra balancing, or sound healing can help clear energetic blockages and amplify your connection to universal energy. These practices not only promote physical and emotional well-being but also heighten your sensitivity to higher reality signals. Consider working with a certified practitioner or learning basic techniques yourself to incorporate these tools into your routine. 4. Visualize your connection. Visualization is a simple yet effective way to strengthen your bond with universal energy. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and imagine a golden light surrounding you. Picture this light expanding outward, connecting you to every living being and the cosmos itself. Feel the flow of energy moving through you, filling you with peace and clarity. As Eckhart Tolle reminds us, "You are not I in the universe, you are the universe, an intrinsic part of it." By nurturing your connection to universal energy, you become more attuned to its messages and better equipped to navigate your spiritual journey. A real-life story of decoding higher reality signals. To illustrate the transformative power of decoding higher reality signals, let me share a story about Maria, a 29-year-old teacher who discovered her true calling through dreams and synchronicities. Maria had always loved teaching, but she felt unfulfilled in her current role. One night, she had a vivid dream about writing a book, a dream so realistic that she woke up with tears streaming down her face. Over the next few weeks, she began noticing recurring synchronicities, books falling off shelves, strangers mentioning publishing opportunities, and even seeing the word, "write," everywhere she went. Initially skeptical, Maria decided to explore these signs further. She started journaling daily, documenting her thoughts and experiences. Slowly, a story began to emerge, a fictional tale inspired by her own struggles and triumphs. Encouraged by the persistent messages from the universe, she enrolled in a creative writing course and eventually published her first novel. Today, Maria credits her success to her willingness to listen to higher reality signals. "At first, I thought I was losing my mind," she says. "But now I realize those dreams and coincidences were guiding me toward my purpose." This story highlights the importance of trusting and acting upon the messages you receive. Like Maria, You too can use higher reality signals to uncover your unique path. Common pitfalls and how to avoid them. While decoding higher reality signals can be incredibly rewarding, it's important to approach this process with discernment. Here are some common pitfalls to watch out for, and how to avoid them. 1. Overanalyzing signals. It's easy to get caught up in overanalyzing every little detail, especially when you're eager to understand the universe's messages. Remember, higher reality signals are meant to guide you, not overwhelm you. If something feels unclear, set it aside and revisit it later. Trust that clarity will come in time. 2. Ignoring practicality. While higher reality signals offer valuable insights, they don't replace practical decision-making. Always balance intuitive guidance with logical reasoning. For example, if a synchronicity suggests starting a business, conduct thorough research and planning before taking action. 3. Allowing fear to block growth. Fear can prevent you from fully embracing the messages you receive. If you find yourself resisting a particular signal, ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Addressing these fears head-on will help you move forward with confidence. 4. Seeking validation from others. Not everyone will understand or support your journey, and that's okay. Avoid seeking validation from others. Instead, focus on what resonates with your inner truth. As Steve Jobs famously said, "Your time is limited, don't waste it living someone else's life." Conclusion: trusting the process. Decoding higher reality signals requires patience, trust, and an open heart. These messages are gifts from the universe, designed to guide you toward your highest potential. By interpreting synchronicities, understanding dreams, listening to your intuition, and connecting with universal energy, you can unlock profound insights that transform your life. Remember, the journey of spiritual evolution is ongoing. There will be moments of clarity and periods of uncertainty, but each step brings you closer to your true self. Embrace the process with curiosity and courage, knowing that the universe is always conspiring in your favor. As Rumi beautifully expressed, let yourself be silently drawn by the strange pull of what you really love. It will not lead you astray. Trust in the journey, you're exactly where you're meant to be. Chapter 4. Applying higher wisdom to transform your life. In this final chapter, we'll focus on how to apply the wisdom gained from higher reality signals to create lasting change in your life. Understanding these signals is just the beginning. The true magic happens when you take action and integrate their lessons into your daily existence. Here, we'll explore practical strategies for aligning with your life purpose, healing emotional wounds, creating balance, and inspiring others through your journey. By the end of this chapter, you'll have a clear roadmap for transforming your life and stepping fully into your highest potential. Let's dive in. Aligning with your life purpose. One of the most profound outcomes of decoding higher reality signals is discovering your life purpose. These signals often point you toward your unique gifts, passions, and contributions to the world. But how do you translate this awareness into tangible action? 1. Identify your unique gifts and passions. Start by reflecting on what brings you joy and fulfillment. What activities make you lose track of time? What skills or talents do people frequently compliment you on? These are clues to your innate gifts. To deepen this exploration, ask yourself, what problems am I naturally drawn to solving? How can my strengths serve others? If fear and limitations didn't exist, what would I choose to do? For example, if you're passionate about helping others heal, consider careers or hobbies in counseling, energy healing, or teaching. If creativity lights you up, explore artistic pursuits like writing, painting, or music. 2. Use higher signals to guide career and personal decisions. When faced with major decisions, whether it's choosing a career path, starting a business, or relocating, look to higher reality signals for guidance. Pay attention to synchronicities, intuitive hunches, and recurring themes in your dreams. For instance, if you keep encountering symbols related to travel, it might be a sign to explore opportunities abroad. If you repeatedly hear about a particular industry or field, investigate whether it aligns with your purpose. 3. Take small, consistent steps. Aligning with your life purpose doesn't require drastic changes overnight. Start small by incorporating activities that resonate with your purpose into your daily routine. Over time, these actions will build momentum and lead to significant transformation. As Lao Tzu wisely said, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." Trust that every step you take brings you closer to fulfilling your mission. Healing emotional wounds. Higher reality signals often reveal unresolved traumas or emotional wounds that need healing. Ignoring these messages can block your spiritual growth and prevent you from living authentically. Here's how to address them. 1. Acknowledge the pain. The first step in healing is acknowledging the pain. Whether it's grief, anger, shame, or fear, allow yourself to feel these emotions without judgment. Journaling or talking to a trusted friend or therapist can help you process them. 2. Practice forgiveness. Holding on to resentment or grudges weighs heavily on your spirit. Practice forgiveness, not for the benefit of others, but for your own peace of mind. This doesn't mean condoning harmful behavior. Rather, it means releasing the emotional burden so you can move forward freely. One powerful exercise is writing a letter, even if you don't send it, to someone who hurt you. Express your feelings honestly, then conclude with a statement of forgiveness. 3. Engage in energy work. Techniques like Reiki, EFT, emotional freedom technique, or breath work can help release trapped emotions stored in your body. These practices not only promote physical healing but also clear energetic blockages that hinder your connection to higher reality signals. 4. Seek professional support. If emotional wounds feel overwhelming, don't hesitate to seek professional help. Therapists trained in modalities like trauma-informed therapy or inner child work can provide valuable tools for healing. As Louise Hay reminds us, "You have been criticizing yourself for years, and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens." Healing begins when you treat yourself with compassion and kindness. Creating a balanced life. While pursuing spiritual growth is essential, it's equally important to maintain balance in your everyday life. Neglecting practical responsibilities in favor of chasing higher reality signals can lead to burnout or instability. 1. Set healthy boundaries. Protect your energy by setting boundaries with people, environments, or situations that drain you. Learn to say no to activities that don't align with your priorities, and surround yourself with supportive, uplifting influences. 2. Prioritize self-care. Spiritual evolution requires a strong foundation of physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Incorporate self-care practices like exercise, healthy eating, adequate sleep, and mindfulness into your routine. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. 3. Balance spirituality with practicality. While intuition and higher signals offer valuable guidance, they should complement, not replace, logical decision-making. For example, if a synchronicity suggests starting a business, conduct thorough research and planning before taking action. Balancing intuition with practicality ensures sustainable success. 4. Create sacred space. Dedicate a corner of your home to spiritual practices, a place where you can meditate, journal, or engage in rituals. Fill it with items that inspire you, such as candles, crystals, or meaningful symbols. Having a sacred space reinforces your commitment to spiritual growth while grounding you in the present moment. As Aristotle once said, "The whole is greater than the sum of its parts." A balanced life integrates all aspects of your being, spiritual, emotional, and practical, into a harmonious whole, inspiring others through your journey. One of the most beautiful aspects of embracing higher reality signals is the opportunity to inspire others. As you grow spiritually and align with your purpose, your journey becomes a beacon of hope for those around you. Here's how you can share your story and uplift others. 1. Be authentic in sharing your story. People are drawn to authenticity. When sharing your experiences with higher reality signals, be honest about both the challenges and triumphs. Vulnerability creates connection and allows others to see themselves in your story. For example, if you struggled with fear or doubt but eventually overcame it, share the specific steps you took. This not only validates their own struggles but also provides practical guidance. 2. Use your unique voice. Whether it's through writing, speaking, art, or teaching, Use your unique voice to communicate your message. Trust that your perspective is valuable and needed in the world. Consider starting a blog, podcast, or YouTube channel where you document your spiritual journey. Alternatively, host workshops or join online communities to engage directly with like-minded individuals. 3. Lead by example. Actions speak louder than words. Living authentically and embodying the principles you've learned from higher reality signals naturally inspires others to do the same. Show up with kindness, integrity, and courage, and watch how your energy ripples outward. 4. Encourage without imposing. While sharing your insights, remember that everyone's journey is unique. Avoid imposing your beliefs on others. Instead, offer support and encouragement. Ask questions like, "What feels right for you? How can I help you explore this further?" As Maya Angelou beautifully said, "Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better." By inspiring others, you create a ripple effect of growth and transformation that extends far beyond yourself. A real-life story of transformation and inspiration. Let me share a story about David, a 38-year-old entrepreneur who transformed his life and inspired countless others through his journey with higher reality signals. David had always been driven by success, but after years of relentless work, he found himself burned out and disconnected from his true self. One day, during a moment of deep introspection, he noticed a series of synchronicities involving water, a recurring theme in his dreams and daily life. Intrigued, he began researching its symbolic meaning and realized it represented emotional healing and renewal. Taking this as a sign, David embarked on a journey of self-discovery. He started practicing meditation, journaling, and energy healing, which helped him release years of suppressed emotions. Slowly, he rebuilt his life around balance, creativity, and service. Today, David runs a nonprofit organization that teaches mindfulness and emotional resilience to underprivileged youth. His story has touched thousands, proving that personal transformation can spark global change. This story reminds us that when we embrace our evolution, we not only transform our own lives but also become catalysts for collective awakening. Common challenges and how to overcome them. While applying higher wisdom to transform your life is incredibly rewarding, it's not without its challenges. Here are some common obstacles you may encounter, and strategies to overcome them. 1. Resistance to change. Change can be uncomfortable, especially when it disrupts familiar patterns. To navigate resistance, break down big changes into smaller, manageable steps. Celebrate each milestone along the way to build momentum and confidence. 2. Fear of judgment. Sharing your spiritual journey can sometimes invite criticism or skepticism. Remember, not everyone will understand or support your path, and that's okay. Focus on what feels authentic to you, and surround yourself with people who uplift and validate your experiences. 3. Impatience with progress. Spiritual growth is a lifelong journey, not a destination. If you feel frustrated by slow progress, remind yourself that every step counts. Practice patience and trust that the universe is unfolding exactly as it should. 4. Balancing idealism with realism. It's easy to get carried away by lofty ideals, but grounding your aspirations in reality ensures sustainable success. Regularly check in with yourself to ensure your goals are aligned with both your spiritual values and practical needs. As Viktor Frankl wisely observed, when we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Embrace these challenges as opportunities for deeper growth and self-awareness. Remember, spiritual evolution is not a linear process. There will be moments of clarity and periods of uncertainty, but each experience contributes to your growth. Trust in the universe's timing, and know that you are exactly where you're meant to be. As you move forward, continue nurturing your connection to higher reality signals. Meditate, journal, practice gratitude, and surround yourself with supportive communities. Most importantly, take action on the guidance you receive. Every small step brings you closer to your highest potential. In closing, let these words from Rumi guide you. Let the beauty of what you love be what you do. May your journey be filled with wonder, discovery, and infinite possibility. Audiobook conclusion. As we come to the end of this audiobook, let's take a moment to reflect on the key lessons we've explored together. 1. Higher reality signals are invitations for growth. These signals, whether they appear as synchronicities, dreams, or intuitive hunches, are not random occurrences but meaningful messages guiding you towards spiritual evolution. They are reminders that you're not alone and that the universe is always communicating with you. 2. Fear and doubt are natural, but manageable. Fear of being different, skepticism from others, or uncertainty about your path can feel overwhelming at times. However, by building inner confidence, practicing mindfulness, and seeking supportive communities, you can overcome these challenges and embrace your journey with courage. 3. Decoding higher reality signals requires awareness and trust. By paying attention to patterns, interpreting symbols, and trusting your intuition, you can uncover the deeper meanings behind these signals. Tools like journaling, meditation, and energy healing further enhance your ability to connect with universal wisdom. 4. Applying this wisdom transforms your life. Aligning with your life purpose, healing emotional wounds, creating balance, and inspiring others are all outcomes of applying the insights gained from higher reality signals. These actions not only elevate your own existence but also contribute positively to the world around you. These lessons remind us that spiritual evolution is a lifelong process, one filled with wonder, discovery, and infinite possibility. Now that you hold the keys to unlocking your spiritual potential, I want to leave you with a heartfelt encouragement. Stay committed to your growth. Transformation doesn't happen overnight. It requires patience, persistence, and self-compassion. There will be days when doubt creeps in, when progress feels slow, or when fear tries to hold you back. On those days, remember why you started this journey. Recall the moments of clarity, the synchronicities that felt like magic, and the dreams that stirred your soul. Let these memories reignite your determination. Take small, consistent steps every day. Whether it's meditating for 5 minutes, writing in your journal, or simply expressing gratitude, each action strengthens your connection to higher reality signals and deepens your alignment with your true self. As you continue to apply these teachings, trust that the universe will meet you halfway. Opportunities will arise, people will appear, and circumstances will unfold in ways that support your highest good. All you need to do is show up, stay open, and remain willing to evolve. Remember the words of Mahatma Gandhi. The future depends on what you do today. Every choice you make moves you closer to the life you envision. Keep going, you're capable of achieving extraordinary things. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me on this transformative journey through higher reality signals. If you're experiencing this, you're not crazy, you're evolving. It has been an honor to share these insights with you and to witness your willingness to explore the depths of your consciousness. Your presence here today affirms your commitment to growth and evolution, and for that, I am deeply grateful. You are part of a global community of seekers who are paving the way for collective awakening. Together, we are creating a world rooted in love, wisdom, and connection. If you found value in this audiobook, I invite you to like, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Audiobooks. Your support helps us reach more individuals who are ready to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery. And if there's a particular topic or question you'd like us to explore in future audiobooks, please leave a comment or reach out to us directly. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep listening to the whispers of the universe, trusting your intuition, and embracing the beauty of your evolution. You are a beacon of light in this world, and your journey inspires us all.